Hey, Red, remember that bomb that blew up that one time? Well, you know, what happened if that bomb would have blown up anywhere else? I mean, it caused a really big crater, and there could have been anything that could happen in that crater if you think about it. I mean, I'm not leading to anything, but what if something was there? What if something spawned? I mean, nuclear bombs have radiation in them, am I correct? So, it will make sense for us to go check the wreckage and see if there was something of use in there. Or if there was a mutation. I mean, Lollipop and Blue both died. So they didn't gather mutations because their bodies were already destroyed and we had to recover them. But other than those two, what other things could have been caught in there that were mutated from the Big Bang, should I say? I mean, we're only on the 11th episode. Our things have had no lore. And I feel like all the weird stuff that's been happening has been trying to lead up to something. I mean, one coming back after basically trying to destroy our show. I feel like it's leading up to something. I feel like something fishy is going on. And I've used my calculations and my smartness. Yeah, I've been tutoring Ty. Oh wait, did I say that backwards? I meant Ty has been tutoring me and making me smarter. That's why I got all my brain power from. But other than that, let's not get off point here. I want to say that I've been studying one's actions, and he's always been kind of suspicious. He'd say the challenge and he'd run off to somewhere unknown, and he would never tell us. And if you were to question him, he'd probably send you somewhere, or maybe even kill you. I don't know. Nobody's ever asked one anything, but I'm going to find out today. I'm going to see what he's going on with. So when one comes to announce the challenge, I'm going to see what he's up to, and I'm going to ask him a question of where he keeps on going. Either he will read it to me, or he'll try to keep it a secret. And if he tries to keep it a secret, I'll write that down. I'll add it to my notes. Maybe I can pinpoint it to what he's trying to do. And also, Red, are you listening? Because I need your help to help me complete this mission. Because you're the creator's favorite, and you also know the most about RCG. That's why I have the episode start with you talking. So I think if anyone knows anything more about lore, then I feel like you would be the best one to come to, because you probably know the most about the lore. So, do you have any answers to my questions? Well, even though I am probably the creator's favorite because his favorite color is red, I don't think I know the most about lore. I mean, Blue has the best superpower. Blue also knows much more about the creator than I do. And then Blue does a lot of studies. I mean, he sometimes acts dumb, but other than that, he's my best friend, and he also knows a lot about the show. He's also my brother. So, actually, I think it would be better to go to him, because he probably know more about the show than I do. Because, I don't know, the only thing I really know about the show is that I was one of the first characters to be made. I said the word murder, I think. No, Blue said the word murderer, and then everyone thought he was the killer. Someone was running and said, he has a knife, and then a character that looked like the number 1, named Yellow, was the murderer. Brown grabbed the gun because he was the hero, and missed every shot, but then made it. Brown eventually got lost, and never came back. Brown probably is going to have a redemption arc sometime in the future, I don't know. Maybe Brown will come back in the future, and I just don't know it yet. I mean, Brown has left this show since the first season and really hasn't came back. And there's a lot of other characters that were actually in the first episode that didn't come back. Milkshake was also a character, she didn't come back. I don't even know what happened to Milkshake. She really just stopped coming in the episodes. I guess the creator and the writers just eventually forgot about Milkshake's existence. Especially since she wasn't a very popular character and really had nothing really detrimental to the show. But I feel like if they somehow did come back to the show, Zero would probably let them back onto the show, knowing how he kind of wants the season to be pretty longer than the other episodes. Zero also let out all the eliminated contestants last episode, Zero also let out all the eliminated contestants in RCGR, I'm pretty sure, just so he could extend the season a little bit longer. Just for it to end at the 16th episode, or 15th, because that was the last animated episode he posted, because I guess he just got bored. He literally let out every eliminated contestant, including most of the characters. He made some new characters just debuted in the show for no reason. We got a laptop, a croissant, and a mug. The croissant is revealed to be Bread's brother. Bread hasn't been in the last few episodes. I mean, wait, did I say Bread's brother? I meant Bread's sister. But Bread hasn't been seeming to be in the last few episodes. Eraser, I don't know where he's at. I don't know where he's at. He might have been eliminated, and I don't know. And other than that, that's kind of all I know. But if it's down to lore, I don't know anything about this lore. You should probably go ask Blue. Hey, Blue. Red told me to come to you because I'm kind of looking for lore. And I kind of want to be the next MatPat. But I'm trying to explore one, and if I have anything to do with it, let's just see. There's nothing I can really do. I thought Red would know the most about this show, but Red told me to come to you because you probably know more than him. He said you have the coolest superpower, which is blasting people out with a laser, which can kill people. I have a recovery superpower. I'm pretty sure Red did not take note that I can bring people back to life. But yeah, he said you are like his go-to person for information. So speak up. I want to know some things that I can really use because come on, I need answers right now, or I'm gonna end up killing myself and have to recover myself for more answers. I'm dying for answers because something about this just seems way too suspicious. Like he comes, he tries to destroy the show, he dies, and then he just randomly comes back. Like, does that just not seem a little suspicious? Not at all. But I can't be too inquisitive. But, because if I act too inquisitive around one, he's going to eventually start thinking something sus of me. And then he's going to try to hide it even more. He's going to think someone's catching on him. Plus, 1 and 0 are aliens. They could literally hear almost everything they say if they wanted to. 0 one time flew out of the sky, did he not? They can hear from miles away, so I'm pretty sure 1, he's hearing everything I said right now. And in that recording that Red took off the ground, it said that 1 can hear everything we say. So, I don't know if saying this to you is really that helpful because he could probably hear everything he says. He's probably hiding it at this moment, probably working on something. I don't know what he's working on. I haven't seen 0 anywhere, haven't seen 1 anywhere either, but he's probably going to come on here because he has to announce the challenge today. So I know I'm going to see 1 today. I'm probably not even going to be a part of the challenge. If I'm not in the challenge today, I'm at my house experimenting to see what happened to 1 and see what he's doing. Because he's obviously doing something. He has to be up to something. He can't just be here. He's doing something. And I need to find out what he's doing. Because if he tries to destroy the show again, I need to have a backup plan so I can save the show. I want people to know my name. I'm not really the most popular character, So, wouldn't it make sense for me to be coming and trying to save the show? So, you must have answers. Give me answers. I am paranoid, out of my mind right now, and I just need someone to tell me something that I can use for my ability. Don't tell me something that doesn't make any sense. I need something that will put my mind at rest. I need something that will tell me that the show is going to be safe, or the show is going to get destroyed, but you can save it. I want something like that. I don't want something like that. Oh, I like breadcrumbs, and breadcrumbs might be what 1 is doing up to. No, I don't want something like that. That's stupid. And I know how to create it. He puts all this lore in it, and then he just ends it off with some funny joke at the end of the episode. So, do you have any ideas? Well, you've come to the right place. I've been looking for answers all my days, and I couldn't find anything. But as soon as you came, you gave me one of the answers. If there's 2 people looking for answers to 1, we can make a team. I mean, we already have an alliance against me, you, Bread, and Lollipop. We can add more people to our alliance, but we need a name. Some of us could be finding some things. You thought Red knew most about the lore? Well, he probably does. He's probably hiding something. But I want to say that he's my own brother, and he tells me everything. But if I had to say one thing, we should add him to our alliance of 2 investigators so we can have twice as much knowledge. Or actually, since you're in here, 3 times as much knowledge. And then we have almost the Lore Squad. Yes, we can call each other the Lore Squad. That's a good team name. But wait, why didn't a jingle play and Lore Squad appear above my head? That's what I was hoping would happen. Well, actually, I hope one doesn't come and say something like, today's challenge was to create a team name. Because if that is what he's coming to do, then I'm going to beat one up. But I'm not really, because one is like one of our only hosts and Zero's not here. So, also, I realized Zero forgot to put voting up yesterday. That could have something to do with lore. But, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on that could lead to something, but ends up leading to nothing. I mean, the RCG superpowers could have had a very good backstory. Well, we just got our superpowers, but basically now it's nothing. And also, as new characters came in, couldn't they get superpowers too from entering the show? So I'm going to ask Mug and Lollipop. I'm also going to ask, the new characters. Lollipop never got her superpower. Or did she? I'm going to ask her and also ask her to join our lore-finding alliance. And we'll have a full alliance of people trying to look out for lore. Yes, it will be perfect. And it was made by me. So, honestly, that it will be very smart because it was made by me. But, not further ado, we should go look for for Lollipop to ask her if she wants to join our alliance. And if she says yes, then we can start our lore finding journey. And Red will also be in our alliance, and I will ask him off screen. But we should go find the Lollipop now before we run out of time and and one comes to announce the challenge. So before we run out of time, let's go to find Lollipop, and we're going to ask her to join our alliance. And once she joins our alliance, we can start looking for lore. So when the challenge starts, instead of actually doing the challenge, we will start lore finding. Our lore will lead to great success. And other than that, I think that we have finished our plans. So, we just need to find Lollipop. And we're gonna ask her if she wants to go lore finding with us. And if she says yes, then she'll become a lore finder just like us too. And then Red will join our alliance and he'll become a lore finder. And we'll find all the lore. In fact, we might add more people to our lore finding alliance. We might add, all the rest of the contestants. So every contestant can be finding some lore. We might even add in some old contestants. Old contestants can come back into the show and be finding lore with us. It'll be perfect. It'll be the perfect plan. Oh, sorry. I got another character there. Anyways, so we can add some more characters into our lore finding alliance, and then it'll be the perfect plan. And everyone will be lore finding just like us. Blue, you speak way too dang loud. I heard literally everything you said. I heard everything you said about your lore finding alliance, and I kind of want to find out what one's doing too. So, coincidentally, I've been doing research too. So, we can find lore finding alliance, and I feel like this is all adding up to something. So I bet, I'm just gonna take a guess, but I bet, just a bet, I'm gonna call it right now that when y'all go ask Red to join y'all alliance, he's gonna say, "Oh, actually, I've been doing some research." Like y'all did too. So, since I feel like he's gonna say, I've been doing some research. So, quote me on that. So, if he says it, I'll take credit for it. I'll take all the credit. All of the credit! And then the next episode, all the credit will be due to me. And I'll be smart. Very smarty. Very smit, very smart. If you don't believe me, then take my word for it and shove it down the drain for one to see. Because one will not find me. He also don't know the lore. He probably doesn't know why he came back in the first place. I mean, one's kind of dumb. I mean, HFJ's, whatever his name is, hit that one show. I love that. Maybe one is just a copy of that show. I just found some lore. But other than that, that's really all the lore I know. But I love to go on a lore finding journey with y'all. Cause it'll finally be something adventurous for me to do. I mean, I'm an introvert by the heart, but sometimes it'll be fun to try something new. I mean, I don't like sometimes I mean, I love sitting around in my home, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it'll be fun to go do something else for once. Maybe go outside. I mean, I haven't touched grass in 22. Red hasn't touched grass in. Hey guys, I won. I just came back from some business. Okay, honestly, I can't hold it no more. My plans were to originally get rid of Zero, but I've honestly been having fun co-hosting. So, I kind of want to do that. And if you're asking where Zero is, he said he was still working on the Tycoon game with Bread. He said that's also the same reason why Bread hasn't been in the few last episodes lately. I hear everything. Y'all know that. So, I heard everything y'all were saying about the lore, so I'm just going to tell you right now. Yeah, but there is more lore coming. I actually have a few other plans. No, that's not, and I'll just tell you right now, no, it does not involve this, getting rid of the show. But I do have plans for the show. It might change up the show a little bit. And I'm not saying anything drastically will change, but I'm saying some things might change. It's not major changes, just little changes. But them little changes will probably do something good for you. Man, maybe it'll be good changes, maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be bad changes. It just depends on your character type. I mean, Mug will probably love some of the changes I had. And Green, since you made a recovery center, some of the I actually been fixing up on the recovery center lately. And I heard y'all are starting a squad for lore. And I've actually also been doing some studies of lore of this show. But you know how y'all thought I was suspicious? Zero has been gone for a while. Usually he's out buying set props, but you know how I said he was working on the Tycoon game? They told us that the Tycoon game was supposed to be one of the episode's challenges. Where has that challenge been? We've never done that Tycoon game as a challenge. So I feel like they're stalling for something. So, if anybody wants to team up with me and see what Zero and Bread are doing, I mean, I'm pretty sure Bread gave up on the Tycoon game, but Zero is working on it. I mean, Bread didn't give up, but every now and then she goes back in the studio to work on it. But she's still not here. So, does anyone want to help me find Bread? She'll probably be here next episode, and if she is, I might question her. So since I might question Bread, she'll probably won't be here next episode, and I probably won't be here. So I'm gonna tell Zero to fill in for me in enough to challenge next episode. That sounds good? Okay, that sounds good, okay? Okay, I got that. Wait, y'all, I don't think we have a challenge today. Because we're supposed to be doing all the RCG challenges, but in RCG 4, the challenge wasn't a challenge. It was me going into a portal, because I remembered that. I was there. I went into a portal, and that's when we got our superpowers. So, honestly, I kind of miss that. That's when we could just come up with ideas for episodes and just post them without thinking about how the episodes are gonna do. But now we're like, we gotta think of lore. I mean, yo, I'm not the smartest person, but I know a thing or two about this season. I also know a thing or two about RCG, but let's not get into that. But, anyways, what I'm trying to say is, we don't have a challenge today, because the episode that correlates to this episode today, or the challenge that's supposed to correlate to this episode, wasn't a challenge. It was me going to find my superpowers. So I guess today we just don't have an episode, we don't have a challenge. So I guess the episode will end right here. Hopefully Zero will come back tomorrow, and then we can have an actual challenge. And then once we have that challenge, we can finally actually have some fun. Because, I'm kind of bored, okay? You know how boring it is to not have a challenge? It's just boring. It's boring talk. It's boring around the world. And if you don't believe me, listen to this. You see how boring this is? Do you just believe me? Wait 1 second. This boring, isn't it? I bet you viewers right now are basically slobbering and sleeping while this whole episode is going on because there's no challenge today. Just waiting for it to get to... We're really just extending the episode to be 20 minutes long, but other than that, it's going to be super short. Because, there's no challenge, and Zero's gone, and then one's doing something, and I don't know where it is. We have no challenge, so we're just going to sit here and wait. We have 30 seconds left in the budget. 30 seconds left in the budget. Actually, we have 30 seconds left of the episode because that's how long it takes to film. So we have 30 seconds left in the film. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy ending!